Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be going over these boot Lego Bad Batch figures I got off of eBay. I know what you're thinking. Boot Lego figures. That's exactly what I thought. I thought these were going to be the worst quality figures ever because I've dipped my toes into the boot Lego stuff, and I bought a Phase 2 Captain Rex that online looked exactly like the real Lego one. I was like, for $10, hell yeah, I'm gonna get this awesome Captain Rex, but that's what it looked like. Yeah. I mean, no, come on. But with these, they showed up in my eBay feed. They were $8 with free shipping. And I was just like, for $8, why not give it a shot? I mean, why not? They could be great, they could be crap, it's just $8. So let's get into this video. I'll go over all these figures in great detail and let you know if you should get them. Alright, so let's start out with the one that I've always felt in the show is the leader. This is Hunter. Oh, his backpack's a bit crooked there. But these figures are way better condition than I expected. They're like really close to Lego, which I was very much not expecting. For $8, I was expecting these to be absolute crap. But the plastic is good, the clutch power is good. It's not as good as Lego, but it's the best I've ever seen in a custom knockoff Chinese one. The printing on these figures is absolutely insane. There's back of legs printing, side of legs printing, arm printing, helmet printing, and every bit of it looks really good. Some parts of it look a bit smudgy where there's too much detail, but it is never bad. Here, I'll give you a look underneath his backpack, which is a cool piece that Lego doesn't make. But there's a look at his back torso printing. You can get a better look at the leg printing. He comes with a very cool custom clone blaster. These are the ones that they use constantly, just kind of the standard clone blaster. But this is probably a Brick Arms knockoff. I don't follow it, but it's really good. The quality's good. Cool gunmetal hands, and probably the worst part of this figure, and all these figures, is the heads. So they tried, but I would say they did not succeed. I mean, I would rather it be this than just a normal crappy angry clone face, but it doesn't look good, is where I'll leave it at. None of the heads look Lego-y at all. They're all kind of scrunchy and a bit off. But other than that, I would say that these figures are amazing. And I know there's a Bad Batch shuttle set coming out later this year from Lego, and I don't think that they can top these, honestly. I think that these will be miles better than what Lego actually makes. The next one up is Wrecker. This is probably one of my favorites out of all of these. I love the skulls on his shoulder pads. I think that that design is awesome. He has some really cool mechanical looking technical stuff on his legs. It's just, my thing with these is the printing is just so good. He comes with a little knife, nothing too special there, and he comes with a blaster. This is like the blaster that Han gives Rey in The Force Awakens, I think. It looks like that to me, but I'm not sure. His helmet is just a Mandalorian helmet, basically. Oh, this one, see, the leg clutch power is not that good. Getting the neck brace off. But his helmet is printed on a Mandalorian helmet, which I think looks better than if it was on a Phase 2 clone helmet. But this one is the one where the printing is a little bit faded on the helmet. The white doesn't quite cover as well as I'd like it to, but it's not bad, honestly. It still looks really good. He has a really cool side of the helmet printing. You can see his back printing here. Looks good. Kind of similar to the last one. And lastly, we'll give you a look at his head. Here's this one. This is probably the best head printing out of all of them. But again, it just looks super scrunched down to the bottom. Like, why is the face so scrunched up? If they would have unscrunched it a bit, I think these faces would have looked great. Because that bears a resemblance to him in the show. It could have been way better. This is Crosshair. This is one that, again, I really like. One of the things I have with this figure, though, is the rangefinder is a bit crooked. It doesn't quite go on right. You can see it kind of tilts down weird. No matter how much I push it in, it's like the hole's not drilled in right. So we'll just take that off. He has a really cool sniper rifle. Like, I love this rifle design. I think that looks great. It doesn't look that Star Warsy, but it's Star Warsy enough. It looks kind of like a modern gun. But the printing on his arms is really good again. Like all the rest of them. He has, on this side, a really cool holster. You can see just really good leg printing. And he has a band that actually goes around on the bottom of the torso, which you never see on a Lego figure, which I think is cool. I'll give you a look at the back printing. His head's stuck on tight. And there's a look at that. This one is way different than the others. It looks to me like he has some thermal detonators down at the bottom. And he has a strap going over his shoulder onto that band around his waist, which I think is really cool. Here's a look at his head. So yeah, this is probably the worst head. It just looks weird, guys. I don't know what else there is to say. It just looks very weird to me. But other than that, this is an amazing figure. Okay, so the last one is Tech. And I 100% take back what I said before. This one is undoubtedly my favorite. He just has the same gun as one of the others before. Just that gun, nothing special. But what is special is this helmet and visor combo. And you can see the visor goes down over his eyes. It has printing on it. It looks amazing. I love that. I don't know if when Lego makes this, if they'll be able to do that. Like, I don't know that they'll spend a new mold on that, but I'm not sure. And one of the other things I think brings this one above the others is the side of torso printing. You never see that on a Lego figure. Understandably, because it's going to get scratched by the arms, but it just looks awesome. It really fills out the figure, and I think brings it to the next level. I mean, Lego figures have come a long way in even 5-10 years, so could we be seeing stuff like this from Lego in another 5-10 years? I'm honestly not sure. The one thing I do wish that they would have done is printed this on a dark gray legs, but I know that might not have looked as good. But from the back, the legs do not look very good, especially with the printing. You just get these giant white voids. The printing is great. It's just the legs being white kind of takes away from it. And here is a look at his back torso print. This one is more in line with all the others, but I just have to comment on this continuation print right here on that little satchel. It looks so good. It meets up perfectly. And I can't tell really, honestly, between the torso and the back of the hips. Lego never does back of the hip printing, and that looks amazing to me. They did such a good job, whoever did this in China. Looks so good. The arm printing, the leg printing, everything about this is good, except again, the head. God. That just looks awful. I mean, oh. They did everything so right. Why couldn't they get the blasted head? I mean, but the head is not really an issue because you're displaying that amazing helmet, not the head. So, I mean, that's the last figure. Let's move to the outro. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, comments are my absolute favorite thing in the world. Just hearing from you guys really brings joy to my heart. So please leave one of those if it only takes a second. So, custom Bad Batch figures, 100%. If you like them as much as I do, go out and buy them. They're great. So, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.